today I'm actually in my little lavender corner, which is above the temporary workshop. And if you haven't seen, you'll see in previous videos that this is going to be another bedroom. But I'm actually using it for the time being to dry all the lavender, which I picked probably about 4 to 5 weeks ago, and it's drying lovely. You'll be able to see behind me, and I've got some more in here, which is eventually going to be the bathroom. So there's lavender drying there, and also above the Chateau farmhouse bedroom in the attic, there's more lavender drying there. Now my job today is I'm actually going to strip all the lavender, take all the lavender, dried lavender flower heads off. Now I can do it on a mesh on top of a large plastic tray, but to be honest, it's dried really well, so to do it this way is just as quick. So just literally strip all the stems. These will get recycled as well. They'll go back into our compost, which we're doing for the big one that's already brewing at the moment. So once, if I can just show you, in here I've got the lavender heads. Oh, and they smell divine. So once I've got enough, what I'm going to do is use these lavender sachet bags with the ribbon, and they're also going to have a pretty button on them made with love. I'll just put my funnel into the lavender bag and just literally fill up all the lavender into the bags and tie them off. These will actually be up for sale on the Etsy shop very shortly. So once they're all ready, I will put a link on the Patreon page, and if you want to buy them for gifts, you can head along to the Etsy shop. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on speed ramp, because obviously you don't want to see me strip lots and lots of lavender, and I'll join you back shortly. I've now stripped all the lavender that I wanted to do. I've got it now in my basket, and all I'm doing now is using my little funnel, and I'm just sprinkling the lavender into the sachets. Let me just show you up close. And if it gets stuck, I'm just using my crochet hook to push it through the hole. And I'm just going to fill it up to where the stitching line is. Let's just push some of this. Sometimes when you're stripping lavenders, you get just little scraggly bits. Okay, let me just put that in there. Just put a little bit more in. And then what I do is I just lay this on here. And then I have a button and my ribbon, and all I'm going to do is use the stem of the lavender just to push the ribbon through. Just adds a little decorative touch, I think, because they are handmade with love. So they're lavender that we grew in our lavender field. Just pull that through so the ribbon is at the front. I'm just going to add a little bit more lavender in there. I'll do it by hand, it's quicker. Okay, and then I just scrunch the top, make sure the writing is on the right side up. Put it at the front, tie it at the back, pull the button to the front, and then I'm just going to tie underneath the button so it's secure. Then that's how the lavender bag will look, and all I'll do is just trim these ribbons so they're a tiny little bit shorter. So I think these are going to be a lovely addition to our Etsy shop, and this is the first lavender that we've actually grown and picked ourselves in France. So once these are ready, I'll put the link in this video, and go and check them out on our Etsy page.
Good morning, folks. So it's a bit of a misty morning, look, as you can see over there. There's a lot of misty around. It's a little bit colder, but I'll tell you where we're at now. So let me spin you around. How do we do that again? Oh yeah. So put the scaffold up here, and this is ready to rake out all the joints. We rake them down to like more than just over 20 mil deep, maybe up to 30. Clear the whole lot off, and we've got a special tool that we've been using, you've seen in the past, which is that FAR tool. It's a big wire wheel that spins and rotates. We use that normally for the wood, like the beams and things like that, to clean them up. But we're going to use it to get this, have a go at this moss before we decide to use a jet sprayer, which we said in the past. We're going to try and get it off with the grinder first, and if that works, then we won't have to use the jet sprayer and loads of water everywhere. So Tracy's going to be having this fantastic job. So basically, if you can imagine a line from down on that wall there, going up and under that window, and then returning down that way, everything above that is what Tracy's going to be doing. Everything underneath here will be a different job. It will be internal. So she's going to be here for quite a few days, probably a couple of weeks even, you know, getting all this done and pointed up properly. And in the meantime, tomorrow I'm going to pick up 3 trailer loads of the timber I've had ordered and cut for me to do all the work here and on the workshop. And then I can start cutting this roof in, and I'll work around Tracy, because I need, you can see a black line just there, hopefully. That is the dead centre between the outsides of the walls. So that will be centre for the ridge coming through. So there I've got to create a hole, and so we can poke the ridge through, and on this side it will sit up on the, I won't show you, but it will sit up on the gable end, and then everything will spring off of that. Anyway, so I've got some few other bits I want to show you quickly as well, what we're up to. So folks, wanted to show you this. Tracy noticed it on a Facebook selling page, and it was literally, I mean literally 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes down the road, no more. Lovely lady we bought it from, she had 4 of them. So it's crystal chandelier, as you can see. They got faceted teardrops, which are nice big size ones, quite heavy. The whole thing is very heavy. And we quickly cleaned this one, and you can see the differences, probably, maybe not, but that's how it all is all going to come up. And the beauty of this one is got all little crystals all the way up the sides of the frame. It's called a bird cage chandelier. Very popular in France and Northern Europe as well. And we got it for an absolute bargain. It's just so cheap, it was unbelievable. And we are going to put this up in the kitchen. We've got it in the bedroom at the moment, just to show you, hanging it up so it's safe. But it would look nice in here actually, but we ain't going to put it in here. So we're going to put this in the middle of the kitchen, and we've got pictures of it lit up. Well, it's lit up, and all these crystals are flickering and glowing. It's so beautiful. But that was a good spot by Tracy. So we've that was the other thing I wanted to show you. And then I've been shopping as well. Got some bits for myself, and I'll show you in a second. Okay, so this is the other item we bought. Tracy wanted this little chair for the bedroom, I think. It's a pretty little chair, and it's in very good condition. It's got some nice ornate shaping on it as well. That was one of the other things. And then here's all the materials to make the kitchen. So, well, not all of them. This is all to make the carcasses. So this is all laminate. Sorry, this is all melamine faced, both sides faced white, and then at the back here I've got some oak as well, faced, to make the larder cupboard. But these are going to make all the carcasses, or the casings units, and then on front of them I'm building face frames, doors, drawers, blah blah blah, all the things. This is just to make insets for the panels, backs, things like that. That's just MDF basically, and that'll make the backs. There's some white faced MDF in there as well, and some of this will be used to make the paneling, because we've made a change on this now. We was going oak, we was talking about doing a English strapwork carving on there, but because of the design Tracy was thinking about in here, she wants that to be painted now. So we're doing a different type of paneling on there, which you'll see as it comes along. But now I'm getting the materials. I'm just waiting for all of the tulip wood to turn up, which is the end of October. It comes out of the dryer. It was cut from a log, planked, and now it's gone into the dryer. It'll be in there. This is at a Syria yard. That'll be in there for at least 4 weeks, drying for me. And then that'll make all the face frames for these and all the paneling and everything I need to do. But I want to show you some other items that I was looking for. So I came across these through a friend of ours. Sandra told me of a lady that was selling and moving. She's English, and she was selling in northern France, her house, and she's going down south. Sadly, her husband passed away at some stage, and he was a collector of sort of anything to do with the sea, like, you know, ships and things. Well, I've always loved things like the HMS Victory, and here we have some pictures. So this is just a set of pictures. This one here was, well, hang on, let me show you. So it says 739 of 1,150 prints. Okay, and this is the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, which is the HMS Victory. This is another ship somewhere in the UK. I don't know nothing about it at the moment. I'm doing some investigation. But within them pictures we got, let me just pull that over here. I don't like anything like this. It's all going to go in my man cave, by the way. Got some lovely inks. These are ink pictures done with inking, which look very nice. This is the HMS Victory again. It's a little bit stained on the picture, but it's because it's old. But it's a lovely interpretation of the Victory, the HMS Victory. And that was what we was talking about, if you remember, in the past, about the porch out there. It reminds me of. And then again, we've got the Victory here again. Another picture. This is a little watercolour. This is the artist. And this is oyster dredgers. So they're lovely sort of calm sea pictures, which I really like. And especially anything to do with the Victory, HMS Victory. So I picked them up, and at the same time, and I mean, this was like less than €100 for the whole lot, right? I picked up these beautiful lanterns. Look. So you can see the size compared to my hand. This is a hanging one, and this is a mast one, I think, goes on the mast. It's all copper and heavy brass, original glasses it looks like, and I think it was worth every penny. I mean, I'd pay €50 for that all day long just on its own, or more even. But just got to find out some information about what they are, where they come from. Are they originals? I wouldn't think they are. I think they were made probably later, maybe in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s maybe. Don't know, but we'll find out. But they're nice little ornaments, will look nice, and you can. One of them's got an old type electric cable in there that can be fitted up. But I'll clear that out and put a new one in there. Could even have it on the porch or something, you know. But let me know what you think. I picked up a little clubman chair. That was a few weeks back, or a couple of months ago now. Little clubman chair for the man cave as well. But this is the exciting bit here. It's because this is going to be to build the kitchen. So I'm now, tomorrow, picking up the wood to build the roof, the floor, start putting the kitchen together structurally, and then I can start thinking about making all the carcasses up and the design of it, and you're going to love it. When you watch it going together, you're going to see real sort of, well, if you was going to go and buy this kitchen from a major kitchen company, and it'll be just as good, you know, you would probably pay in the region of sort of 50,000 for it, or maybe even more, I don't know. I have seen some kitchens ridiculous prices of 100,000, but I would certainly say 40 to 50,000 pounds to have this made. But you'll see at the end. You can judge it at the end. Anyway, let's pop outside quickly because Tracy is just about to start. Just about to start the clearing off of the stuff. Is it coming off at all?
Yeah, slowly. I've not been able to use the machine because you were just filming, but it's just going to take a bit of time, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's just, oh, there's my
You lost them.
It's just one of them things, but the brush, I must admit, this is helping as well.
I think the brush will actually do it better.
Yeah, I think as well.
It's just harder work, but
Yeah.
it's it gets into the crevices, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As you've seen here, look, you've cleared that bit, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done this bit,
and that bit.
this bit.
So you can see that all that moss is coming off.
If you watch, look.
Yeah. Let's come up the ladder. Hang on.
Just watch the machine.
Yeah, that's right.
See, I think it's a lot better with the brush because you can put more force into it.
Yeah. And you go different angles as well.
Yeah, where the
So-
machine is, it manipulates you rather than you.
And the thing is, once all the render's all chopped out, the old render,
yeah,
then we'll give it a quick jet spray
yeah.
just to wash it all down and dampen it off. And this is going to look $1 million, this will, when it's done.
This will be beautiful. Well, look, this bit you pointed, didn't you, last year?
Yeah.
Was it last year?
No, that was because I had to raise that window up for the inside
Yeah.
and to get this roof to go in place, because the roof they had there last time was down there, wasn't it, where
Yeah.
that stud is. It was a funny sort of low roof.
But look
Can't
how-
work it out, but anyway.
But look how nice it looks, and that was the bit James did, didn't he, over there?
Yeah. So, I'll leave you to it. Crack on and get it done. Do you reckon you'll have this done before dinner time?
No.
Okay. But I will. We'll come back as progress goes.
Yeah.
And we will show you as we're going along now. This is going to take a few weeks to do this, Trace.
Yeah. I think you're going to have to raise me up, though. Because
No, I've got it ready there. Look,
Yeah.
I've got the things behind you ready to go up, so we
Yeah.
can go up a level as well. But you've got to work to eye level now and down.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I can do this bit at the top. This is more raking out up
Yeah.
here.
and while you're on to that, then I can be doing all the joinery, the roof work, start this floor down here and
Yeah.
finish this gable off while you're doing that. And that gives me a couple of weeks so
Yeah.
we can catch up with each other. Anyway,
Well, it's weather permitting as well.
weather
isn't it?
permitting, because we've got a lot of rain
Fingers
coming tomorrow and Friday apparently, so we've got to get in between the rain and then find jobs inside.
Yeah.